Hi Lansing, I'm Sergeant Eric Prattle with the Lansing Police Department Community Services Unit. Welcome to this episode of Join the Team. On this episode, we're going to take a ride along with Officer Mike Van Beek. We're also going to learn about Lansing's Most Wanted. Later on, we're going to speak with Lieutenant Rodney Anderson about the Lansing Public Safety Youth Leadership Academy. Finally, we're going to hit the streets and ask some folks what kind of questions they have for police officers. Please enjoy this episode of Join the Team.
I'm Officer Mike Van Beek with the Lansing Police Department. I've been in the department for 4 years. I joined up because I had a lot of friends and stuff that had parents in law enforcement. It's something I was interested in kind of doing. I did some time in the military as well, and it all kind of just led back to me joining the police department once I got out of the military. I enjoy it. Different every day. I like not being stuck behind a desk all the time, out and talking to people, meeting different people, helping people with their problems. 30 man, 15 tonight.
10-4, 15, we'll show you clear.
Incident assigned.
Just got sent on a report of a home invasion on the north end. Looks like someone's trailer got broken into and some tools were taken.
Done. Hey, how's it going?
Good, Sergeant Lansing Police. How can I help you today?
We got broken into one of our trailers over here.
Are you owner, manager? Okay. This happened over the night?
Yeah. They went through everything looking, they left those open. Trying to find
Nothing was taken out of here though?
Nothing was taken brand new.
Was it damaged when they opened it up or
Nope.
was it unlocked?
We left it unlocked. Okay. This is the one that they went through this. This door was locked. This was actually from the previous incident.
Okay.
But they got in here and took all of our fiber optic splicing. So hand tools, primarily drills, that one.
Okay. So we just went to a burglary of a business. Got there, made contact with the manager. Told us that 2 of his trailers sometime overnight had got broken into. Didn't have any cameras in there. I didn't know who it could have been. Looks like the guys, one of the trailers weren't locked. They went through a cubby hole, unlocked the doors, stole a generator, some drills, a bunch of other property for their business.
Funny part about the generator is it was leaking fuel.
Okay.
Joke's on them when they go to try to fire the thing up.
What type of time frame are you looking at from when this happened?
Office closes at 11.
Okay.
Happened anywhere between 11 and 7:30 this morning.
Okay. Any place in there? I guess I haven't really gone through it. I like taking some pictures of the trailer, but can you show me again real quick? You think any place that you touched that maybe left fingerprints?
Oh, I can tell you right where they did.
Okay.
Yep. That new trailer, because nobody's really been in it. They opened up those 2 cabinets that are open. They would have opened those cabinets and would have used their fingers to stay in there to pull them
Okay.
lever.
I'm just going back to the car. I'm gonna get this gentleman a report number, and I'm also gonna get my camera to take photographs of the scene, where it was taken from, and then if I locate any prints, I have my print kit to lift any prints. I'm gonna start from far out, take some photos to kind of capture the scene from a distance. That way, if later on something comes up that the prosecutor or the court has an idea of what the scene looked like or where it occurred. Always make sure I get the plate of it's a vehicle or a trailer or whatever it is, and if there's any damage, I want to make sure I zoom in on that so it's captured. No damage this time. Looks like this little door here is normally left open, so they probably jumped the fence to this facility, open up this door, and crawl through, and then unlock the main door. So there's no damage to it. Yeah, someone's gonna grab some gloves in case, I'm sure they said they already had workers that came and grabbed this trailer today and then got into it, observed it was broken into, but I don't want to add any more prints to that, so I'm gonna glove up at this point, prevent any kind of contamination to the scene or any further contamination. This trailer was broken into as well, but he said there was nothing inside of it, nothing was taken, there was no damage to it, but it does appear that whoever broke in did open those 2 little cabinets inside, so maybe we'll get lucky and get some prints off those. So this is a general example of every print kit that's issued. You'll typically have in here, you have both a white powder and a black powder. It kind of depends on what kind of surface. If it's a dark surface, you would want to use a whiter powder, or vice versa with the black. I have a pair of scissors, some of the actual tape for lifting the prints. You'll have backings, for the tape, where actually put the print on with the tape, and then cards in there where you can write down what the crime was and where you lift the print from. And you also have two little brushes to go with, one for the black powder, one for the white powder. So first thing I'm going to do before I really even put any powder on, just take a look, see if I can see anything. And then I'll probably use black powder for this because it's a chrome or metallic surface. A lot of times, especially with something really shiny like this, you can just see the print without putting any powders, and tell there might be a couple prints just on the outside and maybe on the inside of this. So definitely give it a shot. Try to lift some prints. What I'm going to do with a little bit of light powder, basically put it up to the surface with a twirling motion. Put a little powder on the surface, and what that really does is helps the prints pop out and enables you to actually lift them. Going back to the owner after I've done lifting the prints, give him the report number. It'll be some time before the prints actually go to the MSP lab and come back with a return on somebody. A lot of times it's going to be, it's an employee or owner, but like I said, sometimes you get lucky and it will be the actual person who broke in, and then you'll have a suspect. And I'm just looking at the prints to see which one. Some are kind of blurry, others are better, so definitely want to get the one that's the best. Just going to lift directly off this little latch handle here to start with. Just a single side sticky tape, just laying it across here, and just trying to work all the bubbles out to make sure you get a good smooth print. And smoothly peel it off. And then just a clear backing, for the actual print. Same thing, you kind of smoothly lay it on there, roll it on, work the bubbles out. And then we have these tags that you'll basically attach directly to your print. It has a report number, where you lifted it from, who lifted it, all the information for when the MSP crime lab gets the prints. They can relate it back to the actual crime. And we did get several good prints out of the trailer, so hopefully that'll, if it does come back to you or an employee, it's not really a big deal. So basically from here, we'll get that trailer installed. We'll be looking, for all that property that's missing. The prints will be sent to the MSP lab. They come back with a return, and we figure out who it is. Obviously, we'll get in contact with you, and eventually we got to get. I'm assuming you want to press charges before we broke into the trailer.
Yep,
okay.
We catch them, definitely.
Okay. We were able to take some pictures of the scene, locate some fingerprints on the cabinets that the accused opened, collected those, and made contact with the owner. Got a full list emailed to us of everything that was taken. So at the end of shift, we'll wrap the report, send those prints over to the MSP lab to be processed, and hopefully with those prints will come back to whoever broke in, and if we can locate the generator when it's entered into our system, if someone tries to pawn it or sell it, we have the serial number for a lot of that stuff. We can get it back to the owner and try to figure out who broke in.